Show up. I see. I can see most everybody. So, how many of you vacuum and or, I'm sorry, vacuum, not vacuum, shampoo and mop on every demo? I see Ben's hand. Hopefully, you're shampooing and mopping on every demo. Let me go dump this water out right here real quick. Hold on a second. All right. So we should be shampooing and mopping every single demo. Now, it's important, especially with the program, that we shampoo and mop because they need to see what they're going to get for free after they do their 6 shows, right? So they don't want the shampoo or the mop if they haven't seen the shampoo or the mop. Does that make sense? You can't want what you haven't seen, right? So, what do well, I will say, I don't like to bring the shampoo and the mop in at the beginning of the demo, okay? After we've pulled 30 dirty cloths, the customer's vacuumed with dirt going into the water. I've got really dirty water. I have them go dump the water in the toilet, okay? And so a couple of reasons to dump the water in the toilet and for them to dump it, not me. Number one, their toilet is probably a white toilet and the dirt is black. The water's black, right? So when you dump that dirty, nasty black water into the white toilet, they feel that.
It's going to feel terrible.
Right?
Terrible.
So if I dump it for them, they don't experience that, okay? If they go dump it outside, it could be dark outside, but they're not going to have that same feeling, okay? It's gross, especially when the clumps come out and when it's hitting a puddle of water on the ground, it's going plop, plop, all of that. But it's different when it's in your toilet and you can feel it, right? You see it, you feel it. I need people in their heart of hearts to feel that dirty water going into the toilet, okay? So while they're doing that, I say, do me a favor, take this, dump it right down the toilet, and I'll be right back. I need to run to the car and grab one more thing. All right. Now, a couple of things. I don't ever tell them what I'm going to get, right? Why do I not want to tell them that I'm going to get a shampoo and a mop?
Because they think you're going to be in there longer.
They're going to say I've been there even longer. Ben, what were you saying?
They'll give you an objection.
Right. So I've literally done that before and had somebody say, oh, no, honey, you've been here quite long enough. Okay. So I don't want to give them an opportunity to tell me no. So I say, dump this down to it. I'll be right back. I'm gonna run the truck, grab one more thing, and then I'm gonna come back. So whenever I come in from outside, I'm gonna have my bag with my shampoo or my mop, right? And you notice I have this separate. So I like to bring water from my house. One, it saves time. I'm not having to run to the bathroom and get water out of their sink. And also they're not asking what I'm doing. Okay, so it's just one thing flows right into another, right? So they come back, they're gonna have my empty water bowl. What have they done with my water bowl?
Cleaned it for you.
Yeah, usually they've cleaned it because they're embarrassed by how much dirt was in it, right? So they bring it back. I'm going to stick that right back in the rainbow. Empty. They say, do you need more water? I say, oh no, we're just going to put some more dirt in there. So I put my shampoo together and I say, y'all, let me show you this real quick. Now, a couple of things. Where does the front of the shampooer need to face?
Face them.
Face them. That's exactly right. See, I need them to see the dirty water that's going to come up in here, okay? And they'll absolutely be able to see it because it is going to be dirty. Now, where do I shampoo? Let me ask you this, do I offer to clean any spots?
No.
You are correct. I don't offer to clean spots because what do I have in here?
Water.
It's water. There's no soap. There's no cleaner in here, okay? So if I offer to clean a spot and it doesn't get it up, could you see how they might see that as a negative? Okay.
Yep.
So I'm not going to offer to clean any spots. And I like to do what I call the happy medium. Okay. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, it's a spot where I can tell they walk a lot, right? But it's not worn out carpet like over in front of the door. See, if I go over in front of the door, and y'all still can't see me, Okay, so if I go way over there in front of the door, like when I'm done, it's already worn out carpet. It's literally just gonna feel like wet, worn out carpet. Okay, now when I'm done, I want them to be able to feel a difference in the carpet. So I'm gonna have them touch it, feel it. Okay, over there, it's wet, worn out carpet. There's not a real big difference to the feel of it. Okay. Now, if I go under the coffee table where there's never been a tennis shoe, there's never been a piece of dirt there, right? Because the coffee table's always been there. Then when I'm done, that's going to feel like wet, brand new carpet. Again, no big difference in the feel of it. So I do what I call the happy medium, and I can tell you walk a lot there, but it's not worn out. Okay, so it's dirty, but I don't offer to clean a spot, and I know that we're going to have a difference in the feel. Now, things to point out after I've shampooed, I always have them touch the dry dirt or the dry carpet first, then the wet. Because if you do wet, then dirt, then dry, you're gonna have dirt stick to your hand. Okay, so feel the dry, feel the damp. It's gonna stand more upright. The carpet's gonna have more of a higher pile to it. And if you can feel individual carpet fibers when we're done versus the dry clumped up fibers over there where it's dry. Okay, so how do you shampoo? So I say, guys, I got a couple more things to show you here. And this is one of our new attachments. We call it the Aquamate. Okay, now notice I didn't say we got a shampoo, I said it's called Aquamate. Now, you guys ever shampoo your carpets? Now, by the time they put together, in fact, I call it an Aquamate, which means water, right? And I said, do you ever shampoo your carpets? They're like, are you shampooing? Yeah, I'm shampooing. Okay. I like to put my hand in my pocket as I'm doing this, so it just dries on the fact that it's easy. Okay. Now, I like to do about a 3 foot by 3 foot square. Okay. Now, what if all of them, turn this off for a second. What if their whole house is hardwood and all they've got is a little area rug? Do I still shampoo?
Yes.
Yes. Right. I'll give you an example. I had a demo one time, and the lady I got done, she had beautiful hardwood floors, oak hardwood floors all the way throughout her house. And when I got done with the demo, she wanted to know how she got her shampoo. She said, tell me again how I get that shampooer for free. She had one welcome mat up by the front door that I had shampooed. Everything else was beautiful hardwood floors. She's asking how to get a shampooer. And I told her, and I said, but I'll be honest with you, I figured you'd want the mop over the shampooer. Well, how come you want the shampooer instead? I said, I can get you both, but I'm just curious why you're needing the shampooer. She said, honey, let me tell you, which I knew I was in for something good when she said that, honey, let me tell you. She said, I absolutely hate these hardwood floors. And as soon as I can get my son over here to install it for me, because it's what he does, I'm going to put carpet down. And knowing what you've taught me today, I know I'm going to have to take care of them by shampooing. Right? So what if I hadn't shampooed her welcome mat? I don't know if she'd have still bought the rainbow or not. You know, who knows? But I'm glad I did, and I'm glad I was able to help her get a shampoo. So you'll notice in here, this is all hardwood, right? But there's an area rug. So I'm going to shampoo their area rug because I need them to understand everything that the rainbow will do. So I do my 3 foot by 3 foot section. I explain to them that our shampoo works different from any other shampoo on the market. And I will say, if it's hardwood floors and I'm doing an area rug, who controls how much water goes down?
You do.
You do. Don't soak the rug because they may pull the carpet, they may pull it back to look underneath. And I don't want the hardwood floor to be wet, okay? So I don't super soak anything. And I am in control of that, exactly right. So I explained to them that we're the only shampoo on the market. We work different from any other shampoo on the market. So that's cycles. I'm going to put a little foot pedal down here, works like your washing machine. So after we've washed, do we separate the soap from the water? So we have soap that we're doing here, water goes in. Today, there's only water, no soap, okay? So I explained to them how the pedal controls what's going out. And we just done a wash cycle. Now, normally that's where you'd stop, okay? It takes 12 to 24 hours in most cases for carpet to dry. But see, ours is going to take it home. So I push all the way down. I explained to them that this is going to be our extract cycle, which works like the spin cycle on your washing machine. The washing machine starts, fills up with soapy water, and it washes clothes, right? After it washes, it goes for a spin cycle. You got to get the soapy water out. So this is what we're doing right here. We're getting the soapy water out. Now, would you ever wash your hair and then you go run around town for the whole day with soapy hair? Probably not, right? But if you did, what would your hair feel like after a day of running around with soap? It'd be a nasty, matted up mess, right? See, that is the reason carpet takes so long to dry. There's two reasons. Number one, we use animal fat soaps for cleaning. Animal fat soaps dry from the inside out, takes a long time. The other reason is after you've left dirt, soap residue in the carpet and didn't rinse it away, it attracts dirt like a magnet. So Shanique, if you've ever had a spot in the carpet, you cleaned it, thought it was gone, but a couple of weeks later it was back. That's why it attracted the dirt in like a magnet. Okay, so you got to rinse it away.
Right.
All right, so we're going to rinse it away. So how do you do that? Well, with any other shampoo on the market, you can't. Okay, so what we're going to do next is I'm going to go to my rinse cycle, which is my middle setting right here. Okay? So with the rinse cycle, no soap is going out, only plain water. So we're going to rinse away the soap residue. Okay? Again, it works just like your washing machine does. Okay? Washed and extracted or with your spin cycle. Go to the rinse cycle. Now, I would rinse until I didn't see soap suds anymore. If this were actually shampoo, right? And then the last thing you want to do is go back for one last extract, one last spin cycle. This is where you want to make sure you go over the edges from where you've been going, because there's going to be more water at the edges. Go over this until I don't see a whole bunch of water coming up. So we're drying the carpet right now. Our spin cycle. Again, as I'm doing this, usually I have my hand in my pocket, my back is upright. Okay, I want them to see how easy this is. But what's difficult, you're not going to want to get it. Okay? Once we're done with all that, one thing I like to show people is how easy it is to clean the Aquaman. Okay, so I just pull this off, show how easy that goes on there. Any water that's left in there. That up into the rainbow, right? Because I want to flip it over and pour that into the carpet. Show them how this lens comes off. Anything that's on there, which is going to be a lot, I can wipe that with a paper towel, run it under the sink. Any of the big stuff that's in here, I'll grab. Now, one thing you don't want to do right here is just take this and go back and forth because you'll scratch it. Okay, you want to keep everything looking nice and neat. I just pick up any big stuff right there, and then we're going to wipe that with a paper towel. So I show them on the bottom, the excess dirt, the water, we'll grab that. But with a normal shampoo where all that junk that's in there, you would have to like dig out with your fingers, right? And they always check this out. With ours, the bristles left out. So by the bristles coming out, that opens that up. And I can put all of that right back into the rainbow. And I just use the rainbow to clean itself. Now, any hair, any fibers, anything that's left in the brush roller, I can throw them right into the rainbow. And once we wipe all that with a paper towel, then we're done shampooing, okay? So here's the point where I have them come over and fill the carpet. I would say fill the dry carpet first, then fill the damp carpet. So it's not wet, it's just damp. So they're filling it. And again, they can feel how it has a higher pile. It's going to stand more upright. It's going to feel individual carpet fibers. It's going to feel a lot cleaner. Okay. So then show them, what is this called? Non-vacuumable dirt. Okay. What do I mean non-vacuumable? So there's two types of dirt in your home. One is called vacuumable dirt. You can vacuum it away. Okay. Provided you have the airflow. Now, non-vacuumable dirt is the stain in your carpet. Now, how do you get rid of it? Well, you have to wash the non-vacuumable away. Okay. You think about this. Shanika, if I took a white t-shirt, laid it in front of your door over there, okay, and for the next 3 or 4 weeks, you walked over top of that white t-shirt. After about a month's time, probably ain't gonna take that long, but after a month, what color would your white t-shirt be?
Brown like dirt.
Right? Or well, depending on the dirt at your house, it could be brown,
Black,
black,
whatever.
red, right?
Yeah.
Whatever kind of dirt you have. And I vacuum that t-shirt every day. Am I going to get the stain out?
Mm-mm.
I might get the dirt, but not the stain, right? How do you get the
Right.
stain out of that white t-shirt? You have to wash it.
You have to wash that.
So you have to wash your carpet. Anybody that manufactures, sells, or installs carpet is going to tell you that you should shampoo your carpets at least twice a year. Okay, because you need to get rid of the non-vacuumable dirt. That's the stain in your carpet that has to be washed away. Now, let me ask you this. If you had your choice, vacuumable dirt, non-vacuumable dirt, or Raven, both, which do you want to get out of your home?
Both.
And when would you like for that to be gone? Today,
Right now.
tomorrow, or yesterday?
Yesterday.
Right. And let me ask you, what's it going to cost you to make that happen?
Nothing. Free.
Absolutely right. You're free. Right. Now do me a favor, take that and dump it down the toilet. Right. Now, let's say they said that we just bought this rug. Would you still shampoo it? This rug right here that I just shampooed is literally brand new. There's only been 2 of us in and out of the office for the last month. And we don't even walk on the rug really. And that's what we got out of it. So if folks said it was brand new, I would still shampoo it. You don't know what you're gonna get out of the fibers. Okay. So have them dump that away. Why do I have them dump that away and not go straight to mopping? What would be the problem with going straight to mopping?
Because there'll be more. You already got some dirt, so go ahead and let them from that area.
There's already dirt there, right? So if I were to add to it and put mop water into the shampoo water, would they be able to tell the difference between the mop water and the shampoo water?
No.
Nope.
Yeah, I need them to be able to tell the difference. So I don't mix the two. Okay. So now when they're dumping that away, we move to the kitchen or somewhere where they have hardwood floors. And this is where I pull out my mop. And I'm going to have a bottle that again filled up from my house. And drop that in there. And I like to start with the brush. Okay. So then I like to find out, Ben, how do you mop your floors right now?
Well, I like to use a Swiffer wet jet.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this. Have you ever noticed that when you're using a Swiffer, let's say it's the dry one, right? Or it could be the wet one. It don't really matter. What color is a Swiffer pad when you start?
Is either blue or white.
Right. And what color is that Swiffer pad after you've used it when you're done?
It's like dark and black.
It is, isn't it? There's a lot of dirt and stuff on there. Would you ever take that dirty Swiffer pad and out to your driveway, rub it across the hood of your Honda?
Oh, heck no. It scratched it all up.
Let me ask you a question, Ben. If it's going to scratch your paint on your car, what's it doing to your hardwood floors?
It's scratching my floors.
Oh my gosh. That's a crazy revelation to have right now, isn't it? I mean, I am a firm believer. I can't prove it, but I think the hardwood floor industry and the Swiffer company are in cahoots together, right? Because they're making business for each other, okay? So let me show you how to safely mop your floors. Now, this is called the rain jet, and again, doesn't come standard with it, but after you do 6 of your shows on your 12, you actually get both of these for free. So I've got a water bottle there. Again, no soap, only water. I'm gonna squeeze the trigger. And my solution sprays out of the floor. Now, you did this in, I can put a little water on the floor as I want, whatever it takes to clean it, right? So it's off right here. And here I'm gonna do about 3 foot by 3 foot section, making it look super easy. Personally, I like to put a lot of water on the floor right here, because the more I put down, the more I pick up, the more dirty water I'm gonna be able to do. Okay? So I like to put it up down, so I can literally start to see water, dirty water sloshing around at the end. Now, normally, that's where you stop, right? You're hauling in there. Y'all stay out, kids, you stay out this muddy water, right? But essentially that's what it is. And this is where you let water dry. So you have to wait on this to dry. This would be the longest part of the rainbow demonstration. Watch me do that. You're not going to wait on that to dry. So the back side of the squeegee head right here, I'm sorry, the back side of the brush is the squeegee. What we'll do is right here on the squeegee head, When it's also dry. I feel better for it. One thing I like to do is have them walk across it. Good. Substitute to the bottom of the feeding. It's not there, it's in the rainbow. Okay? Now that's the brush. I'll show them that. And then I like to come back and show them the microfiber pad. Now, I just told you the Swiffer was ruining your floor. Why is my Swiffer pad, why is my pad different from a Swiffer pad? And I let them feel it. It went out to have airflow. Airflow pulls the dirt off of the surface back into the fibers, and so that it doesn't scratch the floor. Now, I like to do the pad second. I'll tell you why. If there's any water left on the floor after using the brush, I can get it up with the pad. That's entirely up to you which one you show first, which one you show last. So I explain you can use this wet or dry. So if I want to use it dry, I would use it like a dust mop, or squeeze the trigger and my solution sprays out, and I can wet mop as well. Now, you can use things like mop and blow. You can use Murphy's oil. You can use a lot of things in this bottle right here. Doesn't have to be specifically rainbow solution. Okay? So then we come back. And I show them the dirty mop water that we get up. All right, again, non-vacuumable dirt. Takes water to get it away. So again, if they had a choice, vacuumable, non-vacuumable, or both, which do you want to get rid of?
Both.
Both
Right,
of
and you
them.
want it gone today, tomorrow, or yesterday?
Yesterday.
Absolutely. And what's it going to cost you, Ben, to make that happen?
Free with a program.
It is free. You're exactly right. Do me a favor, take that and dump it down your toilet. And I get them to go dump that away. Okay. Now, I tell you, so now the last thing I want to do before I actually sell them to Rainbow is go do their mattress. Okay. So, and I tell you, there's enough water in there from the mop that I could take that and go to the mattress. Okay. Because when you do the mattress, you don't necessarily need a whole bucket of water, right? So I put a couple of cloths on my visualizer. I put either the upholstery tool or the Rainbow Mate, either one, on the end of it. And we're going to go, so I say, hey, let's go check the air in the bedroom. I remember we put the Rain Mate in there. That's my ticket to get in there. And when they say, okay, and they start walking towards the bedroom, I grab the Rainbow and go with them. Okay. As I say, while we're in here, let's go ahead and show you how you can clean the mattress too. And I clean the mattress. The mattress, I'm telling you, is going to be disgusting. And if you'll vacuum their mattress, you'll almost every time you'll sell the Rainbow, okay? Because they don't want to sleep in that nastiness. So then we can go, I like to give them the cloth. Whose side of the bed was that? Well, that was your side, Shanika. So here, I'm gonna give that back to you. That's your DNA. And I'll be honest with you, if you were to put that under a microscope, what would it look like? What would you see?
Something moving.
It'd be moving, right? Remember we talked about those dust mites, right? So you could put that under a microscope, it would actually be moving, but I'm gonna go ahead and give that back to you because that's yours.
I don't want it.
Question. Question.
Okay,
Question.
okay,
I
Regina?
had someone and they had, yes, they had a mattress pad, their
Uh-huh.
mattress. And when I did the mattress, there wasn't much there, to be honest with you. And I kind of felt like, oh my gosh, these people think I'm lying.
Did you go under the mattress pad, down to the mattress?
Yes, I
Okay.
did.
Well, let me ask you this. Does your customer know what a lot of dirt looks like?
Say it again.
Does your customer know what a lot of dirt looks like? So does the
What?
customer know what a lot of skin looks like on a cloth coming from the mattress?
No,
Okay, so if they don't have any idea what it's supposed to look like, and I make it seem like it's a huge deal, guess what they think?
it's a huge deal.
Absolutely. It's kind of like when we do the vac kill and the dirt blows out of the vacuum. Whether I see anything or not, I act like it was the worst I've ever seen. So guess what they think? Oh my God, that was horrible.
My
So
Okay,
Plus, one thing I found too is, and this goes back to the dirty 30 when you're pulling your cloths, a very clean home, you may struggle to find some dirt. Maybe you've been in a house like this where you're pulling your dirt and it's like, they didn't have any. Okay, so a little bit of dirt in a house like that is going to bother those folks more than a lot of dirt in a nasty house. Okay, so when you're in that very pristine, and you can tell that they take pride in actually cleaning their home, and you find a little bit, make a bigger deal out of it, because that little bit's going to bother them. Where if you're in like a nasty house, dirt don't bother them at all. And y'all know the homes I'm talking about. You go in there and you know good and well they ain't gonna use the rainbow, but you convince them that they're gonna change their ways. Right? They're gonna start cleaning, and you leave and you think they needed a match, not a rainbow. Right? But you know you did your job on those. But so I just act like whatever I find, I say, oh my gosh, look, y'all are sleeping in that. Right? Whether it's a lot or little, it doesn't matter. I just have the same reaction every time. And just kind of go from there. Now, one thing I like to point out too, when I do the mattress, you know how when you put new sheets on the bed or clean sheets on the bed and you go to bed that first night, how that's an amazing feeling, right? You just want to get in there. You just want to waller around in the bed because it feels so good. How many nights do you get that feeling?
Ah,
2 tops.
2 tops, right? So 1, 2 if you're lucky. So what happens, and I show them this because people are visual, right? What happens is your sheets have pores, just like we do, and those pores get filled with the dirt, the skin cells, the oils, the dust mites, all that stuff. So I take the cloth and I fold it in half, and I say, see, that first night you get in bed and you roll around, and I rub it together, right? And then unfold it, and now you have two places of dirt. Okay, so your first night, it starts to fill in the pores. So that's your good feeling night. The second night, you get in there and you roll around, and I do it again, unfold it, and there's even more on that side. So we're transferring the dirt from one side to the other. That's what's happening when you get in bed at night, roll around. That's why you only get that good feeling 1 or 2 nights, because the holes, the pores in the sheet start to fill in with all the dirt, the dust, the skin cells, the dust mites, the feces, and everything else. Okay. So again, if they understand all of that, you kind of gross them out, right? If they understand all of that, it makes it even better for them to buy a rainbow. It's a better idea for them to go ahead and get it, right? Plus, if we talk free all the way through, then they'll want it and they'll get it. Okay. So my job when I go into the house is to make them understand that they need it, not just need it, but they want it, and they make it affordable. Is it affordable? We offer payments. The payments are what, $90 a month or something for you guys. It's affordable, right? Plus, it wouldn't matter. We could charge $10,000 for the rainbow, and it wouldn't matter. Why wouldn't it matter?
Because you're getting it for free.
Because you're going to get it for free, right? And I tell people that too. I say, you know, the rainbow's worth every penny at $3,000. But I'll be honest with you, if we were selling them at $10,000, it wouldn't matter because you guys are going to get it for free. Okay. Guys, it's just a few minutes after 1. I'm not going to keep you all day. I think we've had a good class here. Hopefully I've helped y'all with something. Jump back on tonight at 5. You'll have Ryan or Jay, and we'll see y'all then. Any questions or anything before we go?
No questions. No
Good
questions.
deal. All right. Bye, guys. Have a great day.
All right, Mike. Thank you. Good evening.